Welcome back everybody to Curly One Gaming. We are all set for another premiere draft, so we are ready up. I waited till the queue is full just to try to save some time because this isn't our first, so you guys know pretty much how it goes with the draft. Still waiting for one more person, and we'll see what kind of cards we get and what looks open. This will probably be my last premiere draft, at least for a little bit. I still like to draft on Fridays just with like Friday Night Magic. I've said that in most of my videos, I feel like. But yeah, we will, well, maybe not get this pod full, I guess. Okay. Alright, I'm honestly never had that happen, so I guess we just get kicked back into a queue. We go into another table. Alright, so our rare in pack 1 is the Bant Land, Spire's Headquarters. We've got Refuse to Yield, Crew Captain, Riveteer's Charm. I'm going to highlight that now. It is a little nicer looking through these and knowing the cards a little better. Because those first couple drafts, there's so much to read. I was like not getting through this first line in pack 1. I mean, I feel like I'm doing more of the same, but I think out of this pack, Riveteer's Charm is the best. It gives you the option to sack something, and I mean, with a... I guess I've never tried to make them sack something with a shield counter on it. It should just get rid of the creature entirely, but I don't know. I guess we'll maybe run into it at some point and find out. But other notable cards, Civil Servant. Big score's fine enough, but you can wheel one of those easy. Girder Goons is great. Oh man, I didn't realize I was at time already. Okay. We'll look to take Torch Breath out of this pack. Take to the Streets would go well with like the Citizen Creator, I forget. Inspiring Overseer is also very good. Plasma Jockey. Corrupt Court Official. I mean, I even like Riveteer's Initiate. It doesn't look like much, but it's a threat. But yeah, I think Torch Breath here. Remove most anything as long as you're able to hit your land drops. We did take 2 non-creatures first, which might not be the best game plan, but I guess gobble up the more premium removal now, and then just even have filler to have board space later. Usually we have a whole line of packs waiting for us, so this is almost strange to me. Alright, we get an offer you can't refuse, Graveyard Shift, Voice of Vermin, or Voice of the Vermin, Kill Shot, Psionic Snoop, Social Climber, Glittermonger, for the family if you control. Okay. Plasma Jockey, Fake Your Own Death, Snooping Newsy. Probably Plasma Jockey here. I don't know if I'm just comfortable in the Jund colors at this point, but they just feel like they work well. Outside of that, Kill Shot I'd like if I was in white. I guess if I wanted like life gain, Social Climber would be fine. I mean, it's really not a bad card. The stats are fine on it. But yeah, we'll go with Plasma Jockey here. Involuntary Employment. Okay. I guess it can like take out remove a blocker and give it to us for a turn. If we have a body dropper, we can sack with it. Might not be a bad play. Especially if they drop down something that we just can't get through. Outside of that, really only Masked Bandits I'd be looking at, and I don't know, I don't care so much for that card. It's fine, it's just, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with it. But let's try Involuntary Employment. We might not make it into the deck, but it is something to consider. Alright, next pack we have Maestro's Charm. Look at the top of your library. And put the rest in your graveyard. That could be trouble in limited. We'll probably be sticking to Jund. Excuse me. Let's go with another Plasma Jockey. Jetmir's Fixer. That's a good drop. 2-drop. Maybe that instead, actually. And with just River Tears Charm in black right now, we could splash for that if we decided that was kind of what we're going for. Broker's House, Force, Plains, or Island? No. No. Might do a Deal Gone Bad here. Either that or Wrecking Crew. I've been liking my curve to be smaller than that, but that could be like a top end of our deck. And with the reach, you can block like any flyer in this set, really. But no, let's go with Deal Gone Bad for now. A Fatal Grudge, as additional cost, second non-lane permanent. Yeah, I mean, with something like that Magician that gives you the 1/1, I'd like it there. Outside that, maybe we take the Wrecking Crew now. There's Prize Fight, which is good, but we've got other removal right now that like we don't have to risk having one of our creatures die for. So we'll take the Wrecking Crew here. The Fatal Grudge, I don't know, I've passed it on several different drafts. See there, there comes the Magician. I don't know. It replaces itself, it can kill something. But I guess they get to choose what's dying, so you need to keep it like a 1-creature board for your opponent for it to get the most effect. We'll probably be going with the Exhibition Magician here. Broken Wings is good as well. But like I said, I've got some removal already. So I think here we just want the Magician. Probably the big score. Some card draw. The Rock's Pummeler's interesting. It's at 6, so I don't know. I guess that shield counters why you're paying 6 mana and I'll get 3 life out of it, or 3 toughness. I guess another Plasma Jockey. Maybe I'm overvaluing this card. Oh, I thought I had more than that. I must have taken something else in that one pack. Here, Glittermonger would be good to get like a color that I may not have. I think just maybe the Chrome Cat for now. Out of here now, we'll take a Masked Bandits. Why not? I guess I might use this Suspicious Bookcase. I'm not using the Psionic Snoop, so take the bookcase. And we'll end up getting a Rock's Pummeler. I don't think I'll be playing it. But we'll get one. Alright, we got the Esperland this time. Mage's Attendant. Illicit Shipment. Cleanup Crew. 6 mana for 6/6. Destroy Artifact, destroy Enchantment, exile card from a graveyard, or gain 4 life. That's not bad. A Murder. Maybe just take the Murder here. I'm always a lot more in red, apparently. Neither of these are going to wheel. I'm fairly confident in that statement. Let's just do the Murder. Rogues Gallery, we just don't have the all the extra colors for it. There's another Murder in here, I'll probably be taking that. Outside of that, if we were in Bant, Discipline Duelist would be great. Huh, that's pretty good. Even though they get a treasure token, it's any non-lane permanent. Oh, didn't realize I had clicked it already. Alright, next pack we get a Forge Boss. We don't have a lot of sacking right now. Obscura Ascendancy. No, it's just, we're not playing that. And Forge Boss is a fine pickup. There's plenty more Blitz creatures to be had out there, I'm sure. Outside of that, High-Rise Sawjack isn't bad. Broken Wings is fine. If they have like 2 big bomb creatures, you know, that's fine enough, but it's still, you're probably picking like something kind of small, and then the threat, and they're just going to keep whatever is best. So we'll go with the Forge Boss. Now, we do have some options here. Ready to Rumble is fine removal. Sizzling Cellist I've liked. It's done pretty well for me. Corrupt Court Official's good. I guess I feel like I have a lot of removal right now, so Sizzling Cellist might not be as good. If you're heavy in creatures, this is great. I might do a Ready to Rumble here. I wish it was at instant speed. Duskmangler I think is just too expensive. Illicit Shipment, Pyre Sledge, Arsonist. I've never really given this card a shot. It might be worth it. But I see a Mayhem Patrol down here, and I've really liked this card. I think it performs pretty well. It's a great 2-drop, and then later in the game you can blitz it out, buff something, swing in with Menace right away, and then get a card out of it. So we'll go with Mayhem Patrol. Oh, I guess we'll wait. We do get Riveteer's Ascendancy. Whenever you sack a creature, you may return target creature with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Do this only once each turn. Unfortunately, there's also a Body Dropper. Body Dropper is common, but it's just so good. Light 'em Up's also pretty good. Okay. The timer chose for me, I suppose. We have both lands and another Plasma Jockey. I don't have any fixing apparently right now. We've got a couple Plasma Jockeys, not a lot of creatures though, over all 12. I guess we're still in pack 2. None of these are going to wheel. I mean, this pack isn't going to wheel. No. Let's at least take this. Yeah, that one's kind of tough. I think another Jetmir's Fixer this late is great. Look at that. Another Sizzling Soloist. Woody Roastmaster is good just to get some ping damage in. We're picking up more creatures now at least. I don't know, that pack was tough if I wanted a land or another one of these Plasma Jockeys. I kind of like the Fake Your Death here, but honestly with the non-creature spells I already have, a lot of it is removal. So we'll take the creature, I think. Here, I don't know if I would want another Gold Hound or just take the Broken Wings. The problem is, this could be a dead hit card in some hands or against some decks. Let's take the Gold Hound. It could be a sacrifice target for Body Dropper. I guess we are pretty weak to flyers. At this point, I'm just going to move the uncommon to the sideboard just for the chest stuff. I don't want either of these. We'll, again, move uncommon. Ominous Parcel's fine enough. There's nothing really terrible about it. Alright. Luxior Giada's Gift. It's 1 mana. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on it. An equipped creature permanent isn't a planeswalker and is a creature in addition to other types. For each counter on it, I don't think. I think you want this on a planeswalker, or be going with like Shield or Connive maybe. I'd like to grab it as a mythic, but I just don't think it really fits in our deck. And outside of Mr. Orfeo, another Mayhem Patrol. But I think I'll just take Mr. Orfeo for now. Oh man, we get Lord Xander too. Could we splash blue? We're already pretty heavy in 3 colors. I don't have any either. I mean, the safe play here is take a murder. That'd be pretty cool, though. Now we'll take the murder spell. Out of this, Jewel Thief, Deal Gone Bad. What are we at here? 17 creatures. We won't keep all those, of course. I think maybe just another Deal Gone Bad. Ready to Rumble as well. One more mana to deal 2 more damage, or I guess Deal Gone Bad's an instant. Okay, now I get Riveteer's Ascendancy. Outside of that, the land would be good, and Unlucky Witness is fine. I like that card well enough. But let's try the Ascendancy. Horde Hauler. 4 mana for a 5/5 vehicle with trample. When it deals come to treasure for each artifact they control. Okay, I've seen that before, and it's not all that exciting. Outside of that, I guess we need some more 2-drops, it seems like. Cabaret Charm. Riveteer's Decoy. Blitz for 4, and it must be blocked if able. So it'd be every creature, I think, would have to block that. That's kind of interesting. I haven't got to use this card before. I don't even know if I have. Okay, I pulled one from somewhere. Let's take it. Another body dropper this late. Excellent. Cut of Profits. Draw X cards and lose X life. Casualty 3. Oh, there's another Riveteer's Charm waiting for us. I like that better than Cut of the Profits. I guess the Casualty might make up for it being just seeming like a bad card. I guess we have enough life gain, but it's sorcery. I don't know. It just seems like not a lot of good. I guess the land. We had the black-red, and now this can get green for us. Land again. That was the pack that had Lord Xander in it. This is sorcery. Take a Figure on Death. I don't think I'll be playing it, but... Oh, nice. Yeah, like the last pack we finally get some decent fixing. Sure, you can go to sideboard. And I don't think I'll be playing that. Okay. So we have our drafting portion done. Move on to deck building. Alright, so I don't want the Rocks Pummeler, we'll get that out of the way now. I guess I'll do what I always do, start separating. I might try this Riveteer's Ascendancy. It might not get the payoff, and I guess we can remove it if we decide we want to later. Alright, so we need to cut 10 cards. We have 19 creatures. I think I'll go through creatures first and see what I want to cut, like if there's just anything. I don't think the bookcase. I guess it could be good to finish off an opponent. We'll get rid of Chrome Cat. Oops. We'll keep High-Rise Ripsaw, or High-Rise Sawjack for now. Maybe get rid of Mass Bandits. We'll leave it there for now. Alright, so I'm only going to keep removal spells. Maybe big score. I don't have a lot of ways to draw outside of that. Involuntary employment. Would that work with Ascendancy? Whenever you sack a creature. So yeah, if we like stole a creature, sacked it through a body dropper, and then get one of our own creatures back, would be a awesome little combo. I mean, really, we just have too many non-creatures right now. So let's just dump. I think dump Ominous Parcel. Keep. We'll try it. We'll try it the first iteration of the deck anyway. If we decide we need to cut it, we'll cut it. And then I guess I'm going to move these over, because these are the two I'd be considering cutting out. We'd still be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 10 non-creatures is a lot, so let's just go ahead and cut now. Alright, so 5 creatures we need to cut out. I feel like I'm not going to have a lot of mana until late game. And at that point, usually it's kind of like a stalemate, like who's going to get the upper hand to win the game. Let's dump our 6-cost card. Although that with Mr. Orfeo, it'd be a 10-5 Menace with Vigilance. It's pretty good. I've always cut it, but really it's not bad. If it's this versus Wrecking Crew, I think I'd probably rather keep Masked Bandits for 1 more mana. And we can exile it for mana fixing as well. That's not bad at all. Still need to cut 5. I haven't cut any. Alright, well, what don't I really believe in? Let's dump the bookcase. I want to keep the rest of my 2 drops. 3 drops, I'd considered cutting that. I've actually liked Exhibition Magician. It's pretty versatile. I think it's worth the mana cost. I like my 4 drops. I want to keep those. Do I want 2 Gold Hounds? It's not a bad card. Sneak some damage in early and then ramp up with it later. Well, if I'm considering it, I cut it, I guess, at this point. Now, I've done some 16 land decks, and it hasn't worked out too bad for me. I could probably do that here as well. Maybe cut these 2 big costs and, yeah, that could work pretty well. Cut. Although that makes Riveteer's Ascendancy a little less useful when I've only got so many. Right now I'm thinking to cut a land. If I do that, should I add in the 5 or the 6 drop? Let's bring Masked Bandits back in. Maybe actually end up cutting Riveteer's Ascendancy. And we are lightest in green. It's given us 3. There's 4, 5. And then I could pull one more. I'm highest in black, is that true? No. But I guess I have sources here. So we have for black 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we do have murder though, don't we? And this is going to pull red or green. Let's cut one black. Keep everything else the same. And, yeah. I think that's our deck. Alright, so we got our deck built. We are, once again, Riveteers / Jund. And let's dive into game 1. So yeah, after this draft is complete, I'll look at some constructed. I'd like to, kind of what I did with my other constructed video, is try something new. I don't want to just bring like the same decks that like you could see from 20 other streamers. I'd rather bring something to the table that's just a little different. It might not be as competitive, it might not perform as well, but it also gives a little insight into like my deck building process and my thoughts on like how I decide things, which might be helpful. There's most of the players out there are probably better deck builders, but if you're kind of new or if you ever don't really know what to decide on things, maybe something I say would help. So I chose to keep this even though we're missing green. We pulled another red source. But we'll have our mana. Goodness gracious. We'll have our mana at least. We will keep the board clear, I guess. Try to for the time being. And move from there. I honestly would have liked to have gone other colors, but the same thing every time. It just felt... Jund just feels strong in draft, it really does. And one of the first couple decent cards to pick up are in Jund. It's... I don't know, I go for it. We'll just play the creature for now. Okay, so they have white as well. When that enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 citizen. Okay. Oh, are they every color? Blue. Yeah. We'll leave this back to block. Man, that's rough. Block the backup agent. I think I just murder the Vandal. Really on account of we don't have anything to block the air right now. Why is this lit up? Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'd rather wait for a green source. Unfortunately, we might be waiting a while. And if they want to use Ominous Parcel to blow up a 1/1, they can go for it. Okay. We are just hurting for a green right now. This is sorcery, unfortunately. That's alright. I never select a sleeve when I draft. Probably should. Oh no, what is this? Is that for me? Alright, I'm gonna stop and try to come back in. Alright, so we're back. No music apparently. Okay. So stuff's going on apparently and we're missing out. That's unfortunate. Resolve. Okay. They just burned a timeout, I guess. Another murder. I'm probably ready to rumble the Midnight Assassin. Oh, no, no, no. What? Deal 5 damage. I'm sorry to my opponent, I did not mean to draw out a very basic turn. At least we can cast both of these. Something's still weird. Something's up with this game right now. It's just running slow. They must just picked good stuff. 5-color good stuff. Doesn't help them so far. As for us, we can't even find the green we need. I don't want to use it just on this. I mean, I guess for now, just swing in. Could have Tears Charm on their turn and just dig for a green. That could be worth it. Do the second one, exile top 3 cards. I'd rather use it as removal, but if I can't, I have to adjust, I guess. And right now we're pretty stuck. I figured they'd block it. So I want to leave the mana available to give it Death Touch. Okay. Alright, this one we just moved too slow. Grab a green. think I'd rather have this just on board right now. Well, hold on. Yeah. I was considering Tears Charm to get rid of Quasar, but the masked vigilantes, masked bandits, I think that's more of a threat overall, really, even though they'd be training us and essentially altering the life total by 2 every turn. Blue permanent, it is blue, so pay, do I only pay 2? Okay, so select 4, and then reduce it by itself. They must be holding priority. I don't know, it just feels like there's something up with the client right now. Yeah, there's something really wrong. So we can buff Jetmir's Fixer to block a 4-3. Unfortunately, Mr. Orfeo would die without any benefit. Like, it wouldn't kill one of those. We may just have to take 4, send out another Jetmir's Fixer to try to block the next one. Going down 2 is risky, but I don't know, this doesn't seem like much of a way out anyway. I guess we'll say that for instant. Or we'll have to make some unfavorable trades, unfortunately. Creature you don't control and tap it. Alright. That'll be game, I think. Why not go with those? Yeah. Because we have double to kill the 4-3 at this point. I guess I'll chump it. For one more turn, see what we get. Well, did not go as planned for this game, but I came to moat. What in the world? Alright, well, I just want to say good game. It's not the draw. They had a bomb rare too to finish us off. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm going to pause the video here and close it out and restart it again, maybe, to help. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, so we're back. See if it does any better. I don't know what was going on, if it was on my end, on their end. Everything on my end looks fine. Nothing's being used in excess amounts, and internet speed's fine, so I don't know, one of those things, I guess. This will definitely need land, but honestly I kind of like this. I think I want to try it out. I might blitz the Mayhem Patrol just to get my hand moving a little more. Okay. That's what I want to do with that. You know what, let's face cast this now. It's still kind of lagging, I don't know what's with that. They both have menace, so let's push damage. Because if we try to block, we have to double block it anyway. Alright. Keep pushing damage through, I guess. Try to find our second black source. We do not, but we get a Riveteer's Charm. So if they get to one where they want to tap that thing, go in for a lifelink, and then drop something to block. Okay. They can untap it, then tap it for Civil Servant? Okay. Solid move. That one will die to Riveteer's Charm. I don't think I care that much. I think I'd rather just kill their lifelinker. Because that's completely negating the damage I'm doing right now. Let's ready to rumble it though. Save murder for just a non-conditional removal. We could blitz in decoy if we need to. That Night Clever would be really nice. Why are they only grabbing one at a time? Guess it doesn't matter. I would just want to thin my deck from them. I wouldn't want to draw one accidentally. So, alright, if we can't finish it this turn, we're in trouble, aren't we? Because they can crack back. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 6. That's not enough. The turn. So we'll have to do some chumping here. Although Goldhound can kill a Gathering Throng at least. And get away with it. I'll take the decoy to the 2/2. just to actually kill it. And then do some trades. And if we have to, we'll cast our murder if they do a spell. Combat trick spell. There's battlefield attached to target creature control. Okay. It gets first strike until end of turn. So it won't have first strike after this turn. It won't give first strike, I should say. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It is just a 3/3. Unfortunately, we can't do both. We still can't finish him on this turn. Let's face value that as well. I'm gonna go in with this. Try to start getting some damage in so we can get him a little closer at least. We can force him to sack a creature. We can chump with Goldhound and then use it if we absolutely have to. Otherwise, look to block, trade and block. And they've got something in hand they've been holding on to, unless it's... Well, it can't be a land, it would have gone straight to combat, unless they're holding up full control. They're blitzing, so they're going to buff something. So what's the best course of action here? Let's go like this. So Goldhound's dead no matter what. Let's get some cards out of it rather than kill, because that all that would do is take away the 2/3, which die this turn anyway, and we could take 2 damage. So let's drop this. We can play all these, which is excellent. I'm going to go in, if they have a hasty person, I guess we just have body dropper to block with. 1 land and 1 unknown. I guess they might be holding priority with their dual land. They can tap, sack, and draw. And we can do the same. I'd only want to do, I guess I only could do 1 right now just to try to keep mana up. Okay. When it dies straight, oh man, that's solid. So this is instant for 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 2 left. Drop this. Have a red. And then pass the turn. And we'll look to just chomp with Body Dropper, I guess. Because even if we sack Mayhem Patrol, it would still die. Actually, we could block it with Mayhem Patrol. Okay. Do they want to draw now or after they mill? They don't know what's on top, so either way it's an unknown. They'll draw first and mill. Yeah, one good card. So we'll still take them, unfortunately. And then they get a creature that could win the game. I mean, this is going to tap us out almost completely, is why I just didn't try to draw. Alright. Run over us. I don't have any sort of board wipe. And that'll be game. What is going on? There's something messed up with this game tonight. Oh, I mean, it's still playable, it's just something's lagging with it, and I don't know what. Well, we'll try to get one win out of this deck, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? Keepable hand, I'd say. So I was looking over at everything running, and I don't know, I don't see the issue of why it's acting like this. Between the two, I guess, this one. Dies, but shield counter target creature you control. I don't really want to kill it yet. Goodness, this is. So we'll play it like this. I guess pass, it can block it better. It's only going to go in for 1 damage. And then they would come back with 2, so it's worth it just to keep it up as a blocker. And I've got 3 instant speed removals now. I don't think there's any reason to reveal that. Just play it for now because I don't have the capability to stop it. And if they swing in, I don't want to trade Jetmir's Fixer for a Broker's Veteran, really. At this turn, I'm happy to swing in with it. Let's buff it once. Oh, why? Oh, okay. Well, that's still frustrating. Jeez. This game just fascinates me sometimes. I don't know if my opponent's desperate. Okay, for their third color. Yeah. They may have a counter in hand, but let's get our big body out. Attempt to. That's really unfortunate for them. Like, I'm obviously happy we can get one win. Although we still might not. But yeah, it's no fun. They have some sort of instant, apparently. Unless my game's freaking out again. Attack with both will buff Jetmir's Fixer once. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. So they're looking for their land. Probably put Forge Boss out. Not anymore, I guess, but the turn before, everything was obviously had some white mana cost involved. And it's almost like they're only going to get one thing out. Alright, so what's the most efficient way to do this? Two. I guess it would have been 2 less here. And it was 3, so I would have been paying just 2 mana. Oh well, I would have only been able to pump once still. Let's just go for the kill before anything else. We just have to have one go through. Create 2 fish creatures, resolve it. Torch Breath one of them. Let them block one if they want to. They still might bounce or something. Okay, yeah. Good news is we can still drop the big boy. That's just a scry. Oh man, that's plasma chalk. Alright. Well, we got our win. This game is just acting up. It's been the set. There's been something weird with this set. I don't know if you guys have had anything or not. But it has been odd. So now it's win or go home. So let's win 6 more in a row. This isn't great. But we can get turn 1, tap land, turn 2, and turn 3. So let's roll with it. If we do draw a basic mountain, because I might play it for Goldhound, but since we don't, we search it out. They do have a turn 2 apparently. +1/+1. See what they want to do. Now if they swing in... Okay, they get buffed. I mean, eventually the Goldhound will block it for free. Do I want to block it, though? No. Little annoying, but not horrible. Let's still blitz it out. Hopefully all black source. No. Because Deal Gone Battle hit both of those creatures, and then mill 6 their cards, which is more than 10% of their deck. Actually down to 20%. I mean, really the 1/1 white is annoying, but shoot. We can't do much of anything now. Yeah, we're really stuck on mana. I'm not going to attack. I'll try to clear some of this board. I'll trade the Jetmir's Fixer if I have to. But yeah, we can't even... I guess the Goldhound will safely block one of these creatures without them using a combat trick. Okay, they recognize that. Can't murder. I'd be sacking the Goldhound for a Deal Gone Bad, and for most things. Just do this at face value. Allow it to trade in. I mean, we might double the Elliot Entourage is what I'm thinking. Goldhound can still safely block the 2/1 or the 3/1. Most likely, I was going to say if they have a creature, they'll have it enter now. Well, that's going to be bad. Okay, so this is kind of tough. What is this? Oh, must be blocked if able. Yeah. Still no black mana. Alright, well this can chump something, then deal gone bad with the big bird. I mean, yeah, that's all it really is going to be. They'll give something flying fatal. We'll still survive one more turn, I guess. That's all it's going to be. There's just one more turn. And really, if we had a black mana, we would have been in real good shape. We would have denied them pretty much in our board state. But now, if we draw black mana, we can only cast one thing anyway, so that's really all it is. We'll concede there. So yeah, Arena's acting up a bit, but really the deck's just going to perform. And so that's pretty much it for tonight. That'll be our last draft. Unfortunately, a pretty boring one. But yeah, we'll look into some constructed next, and I'll still draft every now and then. I might just do some quick drafts, since I burned through a lot of gold doing all these. But it's what I want to do. I wanted to build the collection, draft the set. It's just a tough one for me, apparently. This is probably the least success I've had with any set so far with Arena. But yeah, that'll be it for now, so thanks for joining.